Hi, it is Augusto, and today we are going to be doing some seated exercises using an elastic band. So all that we need is an elastic band and a sturdy chair. To start with, if you're sitting towards the back of the chair, I want you to move forward on the chair. We're going to move with a little exercise that is also very useful. So it's just lifting one buttock at a time. It's walking your hips towards the front of the chair in a controlled manner. Yeah. So we come right towards the front of the chair. We go turning hip line. So we are doing the posture check after we get right to the front. Tummy in, chest out, shoulders back, down and relax. Chin parallel to the floor, and we are looking straight ahead. Then we get the band close to our knees. Please remember, you can use any band, you will adjust the resistance accordingly. We are going to be working towards strength on this session. And we're going to be doing only 4 different exercises, 2 for the lower part of our body, 2 for the upper part of the body, okay? So, strength is quite important, as we know, because it's, for example, useful with activities like if I want to stand up from the chair, I need the strength of my legs to be able to come up to stand. That's in one go. Like coming out of the bath, I will be using my chest and my arms. So that's why the chest press is so good for that, to secure that. Many more. So, we got the band. We are going to start with the leg press. And the band, the palm of your hands facing down, the band is close to your knees. You get an overhand grip. And then, using your hip joint as a hinge, as you keep your longest spine, place the band under the ball of your foot. So, when you come back to sit tall, your hands are to the side of your knee. Your arms are long. Tummy in, shoulders back down, relax. Raise your foot off the ground so your knee comes up a bit. And I want you to think of pressing a pedal towards the floor. And your leg is straight up, and at the same time you bring your hands towards your hips. Chin to relax, and press again. So your leg gets fully straight, you're getting a nice feeling there behind your knee. And there we go. So we are doing 8 with each one, okay? In a smooth, controlled manner. Relax your arms. Press, bring your hands towards your hip. Keep sitting tall, keep breathing normal. You could be counting the number of repetitions, so that way, when you talk, you breathe in normal. And press. And once again. And we're going to do 1 more. So I haven't touched the floor with my heel, hands on the hip, relax your arms. Now, because we finished the number of repetitions on that side, the foot goes down, and you lean forward, keeping the grip, bring the band to place under the opposite foot. To do that, I'm going to keep the grip and I'm going to turn the chair so that way you can see a different angle. So, chest up. Lean forward, using the back, your hip joint as a hinge. Your back remains straight, and the band is placed between your chest and the arch of your foot. So the ball of your foot is nicely rolled, sitting tall. Now, as I said, with the resistance, sorry if I didn't mention before, if it's too easy, you can bring your hands down towards your foot, in this case. Or if you notice that this is too hard to begin with, then you just move your hands up on the band, so the toe around the back of your hand gets a little bit shorter. And bring your knee up, sitting tall, push, hands to your hip, and chin to relax. And push, and relax. So great exercise also for the back of your knee, yeah? and press. And slowly relax. And once again. Good. So you're looking forward. Yeah. Okay. And smooth control. Please remember to relax your arms every time your knee comes up and your feet comes towards the chair, okay? And you press, straighten the leg, pushing the pedal into the ground and relax. Once again, body touching the floor. One last time. And I felt that I've been doing some work. Feeling the muscles there. Take the band out. Now we are going to do chest. So we are going to get the band around the back of the chair. To do that, because I'm sitting towards the front, I'm going to walk my hips back, right towards the back of the chair, lifting my feet and walk my hips back, okay? Now get the band on one hand and get the band around the chair. Because this chairs, as always, with the turning hip in line, hands by the side of your chest, but we are going to walk forward, the hips again, towards the front of the chair. So probably the toes get a little bit shorter, and you're feeling a little bit of tension. Now, we are going to try to do both, press with both hands at the same time. If it's too hard, then you can try alternating. If you alternate, remember you will have to do a total of 16, okay? So, hands by the side of your chest, press. More or less your hands go in front of your breastbone in that same line. And bring your elbows back, your hands come back to the side of your chest and press again. Feel your chest and your arms working on the front of your shoulder. Sorry. So, okay. So I'm going to turn around. Remember to keep on your place. I'm just showing you the different angles. So you press, hands get together, and gentle relax. If it's too hard, you can alternate to make it a little bit easier. Okay? Remember, you're trying to aim for 8 full repetitions if you do both at the same time, or 16 if you do single, alternating. This one, if it's too easy, you just move your hands back and make the toes longer. If it's too difficult, move your hands towards the front and you got less of the tail in the front, okay? Press. Just make sure, as I said to start with, that you feel when you get to that number 8 that you've done enough good work. Working somewhat hard. Okay, we relax there. Now we're going to do the hip strengthener, the outer thigh strengthener, okay? Need some water. You can have some as well. Sipping water is good. Feet together, knees together. To start with. Okay? So we're going to get the band. One end of the band close to your knees. And the other end, you need to be holding that end of the band very well there. Raise your heels. Then you pull the other end of the band. We don't want to let go of this end that I got here on my side. Okay? And this one, pull as much as you can and rock your legs. So whatever way you use, and I don't know if you can see, but I'm raising my heels, I'm pushing with this hand as much as I can, and when I get hold of the bit that I push under with the hand that is holding this end, then I swap hands over. So that way the tension of the band remains there, and you want to keep the band wide. So make sure that it is wide all the way around. You don't need to rub it more than once around. If you get this long tail on the side, that's okay. Alright? So no need to go all over the game. It will make it even harder. But if you want to get around all over, that's fine. So I'm going to do it. Yeah, get around a bit more. Yeah, so I'm feeling that I have rubbed a nice parcel. So we go sitting tall, toe in, shoulders back and relax. Now feet are together, knees together before we start, but we want to get to our lovely feet hip width apart. So I want you to open your toes, then you open your heels and open your knees. So these will be our starting point. We are going to keep feet flat during the whole exercise and hands to the side of your legs, holding the band there. The tension needs to be there on the band. So keeping that as a starting point, you're going to push your knees out and see if you can hold it for the count of 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Then gentle relax. Very important, try to keep your feet flat in the ground. 2 and try to hold for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very important you talk with me the counting as I'm doing, because then we make sure that we are breathing. And 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. You feel it all the way towards your hip, the muscle you're sitting on. Okay, I'm going to turn around so that way you can see the different angle as well. Feet flat, knees apart, toe in, shoulders back, push, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, knees remain apart. Push and hold for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Wow, feels quite big. Very important. Solid hips. Those bones are getting the benefit. That's really good. And gentle relax. Knees remain apart. Push again. Keep talking. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Relax. Can we do one more? Push. 5, 4, 3. Try to push equally with both knees, okay? The push is just good a little bit. And relax. And push again. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Feet together, knees together. We are going to leave it there for now. With the hip. Then to raise your heels and rock your legs. And we want to give it a little rub, okay? Push your feet, sip water if you need to. Don't wait to be thirsty to get water, please. Okay, feet hip width apart, toe in, shoulders back down and relax. So we are sitting tall, looking forward. We are going to do the back row. So great exercise for our posture, but also will benefit our spine. Okay? Because we're working towards strength. So to get to that bone, to help it to keep it solid, that is quite important. So we go palm the band close to your knees, palm with your hands facing down, and a nice loop. This is the angle I'm going to start with, and then I will turn around. The band under both feet. If you want, you can have the band pressed while with your feet, or you can have your feet a little bit out to the front and your chest up, and you can move your feet like pedals if you wish to. Okay, I'm going to keep my feet flat. Toe in like a spread, shoulders back, down and relax. A little bit of tension, some tension there between my hands on my feet on the band. Now remember, if it gets too hard to begin with, then you can move your hands back a bit, or if it's too easy to start with, you just walk your hands down towards your feet. Remember, you're trying to feel those muscles working and making a good effort as you count talking. 1, pull, shoulder blades squeeze together, and very gentle relax. So I'm keeping the elbows close to my body, and 2, too easy, I move my hands down. Remember to adjust accordingly. And 3, good. And 4. Let's keep the navel towards the spine, sitting tall. The only thing you need to concentrate is you've got the grip of the band with your hands, but I want you to pull with your elbows back. And in a small controlled manner, relax. And pull with your elbows back. And in a gradual controlled manner, gentle relax. Pull back. Feel your shoulder blades squeezing together, trying to do the best to squeeze together. Your chest opens up and gentle relax. And once again, and I'm going to turn around to show you the different angle. You keep going. So, sitting tall, and pull. Should be sitting towards the front of the chair. Pulling with your upper elbows back and gentle relax. And once again. And again. Last one. We're going to leave it there for now. If you want to do more, because fancy to do more once we've done only one set. So you can always play the video once again and do it again. 2 to 3 sets is what we should be doing in reality, okay? But if you felt that was enough, then keep going with it, doing it only once, and then as you get stronger, try to introduce then the second set. So you go back, play the video again. I hope you're feeling good. Make sure that you mobilize a little bit after. Also that you do some stretches. So I'm going to do the stretches with you, very gentle. So you just get your hands out to the front and back. As we are sitting towards the front of the chair, I want you to grab the back of the chair, lift your rib cage, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Okay, I'm going to turn around, you keep holding there, and then as you keep toeing along the spine, lifting your chest, shoulder blades squeezing together, lean forward with your chest a little bit. So hopefully you feel the stress around your chest. Relax gently. Now we're going to place hands on top of one leg. Remember your legs, your heel under your knee. Your feet heel width apart, sitting tall. Hands on top of one leg, the other leg goes out to the front. And I want you to push through your heel as much as you can. Relax your foot. And in a smooth controlled manner, as quickly looking forward, I want you to lean forward towards your knees. And a little bit more, and a bit more. Gradually breathing in. And out into that stretch. And gentle come back to sit tall. Then we give it a little mobility. Down. With your feet. Change hands to the leg that we just done. And take the other foot out towards the front. Relax your foot. So after your leg is straight at the knee. And with your chest, lean forward. Lean forward towards your knees, trying to keep that back straight, using your hip joint as a hinge. Keep your hands on the top of the leg, both hands, on the leg that is bent. Okay? And you go as far forward as you can, feeling that gentle pull on the back of your knee, on the back of your thigh, okay? Your hamstring. Okay, slowly come back to center. We need to do those stretching exercises because that helps us to do our shoelaces, etc. Okay? For example, that is stretch. So we need the flexibility in our muscles as well. Okay. Now we're going to do the back. So to stretch our back, as you pedal or lift your heels off the ground a little bit, you go hands to the level of your breastbone, link your hands together, and as you keep your longest spine and you keep looking tall and looking forward, feel the space between your arms growing bigger and bigger and bigger. So you get to feel the gentle stretch across the top of your back, across your shoulders. Okay? We hold it for a few seconds. So probably there is good enough. Gentle, bring your hands towards your chest again and relax. Okay, now we are going to do one last one. I want you to get your hand to your shoulder. So you're going to walk your fingers back towards down your back, like you want to scratch your back. Okay, you're going to knit your back and you really want to really go to scratch. Now you go as far as you can. You get your hand, place it here to help you, so below your elbow, and you push back as much as you can, gently, and a bit more, and a bit more. So you hopefully you get your hand between your shoulder blades now, relax. Remain sitting tall, keep moving your feet a bit, hand to your shoulder, walk your fingers down, you go as far as you can, and with your other hand give it a little push, gentle, to try to feel that stretch on your tricep. Okay? Good. Gentle, slowly relax. Good. Give it a little check. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Okay? So, I think we are done for today. And just keep moving. Okay? Keep